What was my question? Oh, my question was, what's too early to tell a girl you love them?
Good question. The lover boy in me is it's never too early. It's never too early.
See, you grew up listening to Drake.
That's hey man. I was one of the early founders of Drake, man. I feel like, but
Drake, man.
yeah, the lover boy in me is it's never too early. But it's funny because we play around with that shit. Like you go on a date with a girl, you might not say it to that girl, but you like, I love her. You just there with it like.
I'm calling my man and saying I love her way before I'm telling her. 100%.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. So it's never too early because especially when it's a feeling you ain't had before, you just be like, damn, I'm in this shit. Like, all right, she got me. That's all you can really say in that moment. Like, she got me. But too early, I don't really think it's too early. It could too early, maybe, depending on the type of girl she is. She might not want to hear that shit. So that shit might scare her off. Like, oh, this boy a freak. Like, he told me this shit date number 3. Like, oh, no. So, I mean, but then again, you got the other girl that be like, oh, my gosh, I love this dude. So, I don't know. It just it depends on the vibes. I mean, yeah, man, that's all I can really say. It depends on the vibes. What you think?
It's tricky, man. I agree. I definitely think you tell your friend. I don't know, like, everybody be having different relationships with their friends as well.
Yeah.
I've always been pretty, like, transparent with my friends, except for, Bree, because you guys don't tell me shit anymore.
That's cap.
So I had to find out about your baby at a fucking housewarming party.
Yeah, man, I wanted it to be the biggest surprise ever. And it was funny because your reaction is caught on camera. That was the best part.
That was disgusted.
You the one standing right next to me had no idea.
Disgusted.
Yeah, man, I was glad. Number 2, I got you though. You got early access. You got the early access to that, John.
Yeah, I would say I don't know. I don't even know how you know when you love somebody.
I don't think it's a specific thing.
I think that she got me shit is funny because I think there is a point where that hits you to where like, oh fuck.
Yeah.
Oh fuck, this happened.
Yeah. But then it's like that happens. You don't say it yet though, but that happens, and you're like, all right, I gotta make sure this shit like is serious though. So you do a series of vetting, and then you like,
okay, I found this on the web.
Siri is a fucking hater, but you do a vetting, and you just making sure that this shit gonna last, this shit gonna stay, and then eventually you just let that shit out.
Yeah. Do you say it first or do you wait?
It depends on how I'm feeling. Like I told you, I'm a lover boy, man. I'll say that shit. I don't give a fuck. And however it go, that's how I go. But I'm sitting here thinking, like, if I never got it back, that would be sick. That would be a little sick from, I guess that's a male ego thing that needs to be checked. But it would be a little salty if I didn't hear that shit back.
Yeah, I don't think I'm saying it first, though.
Nah, I'll let that shit fly. I ain't gonna lie.
You're a risk taker, man.
Gotta be. Like, I gotta know. Like, I just gotta know. Like, am I hearing along? Is this real or is this not? Let me know. Because if I ain't get it back, I'll probably dub the shit. Honestly,
you gotta dub it. You gotta dub it.
I'll be like, all right, well, I'm deep and you not there yet. That's fine. I'm cool. I'll go love somebody else for real. Fuck it. I don't know, man. I don't think it's any time too early though.
I agree, man. I don't really agree, but I agree. I think it's interesting, never mind, fuck it.
We're here already.
We got a freaky ass boy in our fucking comments. I'm trying to ignore this shit, dog. It's always a troll and shit drawing on my fucking comments. Every fucking time is somebody weird in the motherfucking comments being freaking me out.
We don't even know him.
Huh?
You know him?
No, I don't know who the fuck that is. He got a little face on. I have no idea who that is. Dog, eat a dick, pussy. How about that?
You don't know what he's saying.
Saying he has a ball of twine and a couple golf balls. He's trying to make a great game. I freaky joke. Dog, eat a dick. A freaky boy. A freaky boy.
Shout out to him.
Shout out to you, bro. I appreciate you listening. No, it's good impressions. Nah, bro. I always think like, it's a joint like outside of like when you first start talking to a girl and you're nervous about the texting, is when you're looking forward to the calls throughout the day.
Oh, you going? You going?
When you're looking forward to
when you feel that phone ring, vibrate, whatever, and you want it to be a certain person and it's not them, and you actually disappointed, you going? You going?
It's over.
You're going. You're long gone.
It's over, bro. It's over. And then when you stop, like, because I'm a calculated guy. When you stop like talking with a plan, like with you and like I'm always answering the phone like with a plan of what I'm about to say and what I'm gonna do and so and so. When you just answer it like, "Hey, what's up?"
Yeah. You're gone.
Wrap me up, bro. I'm done. Serve me up. I'm done, bro. It's over. It's over. It's over, bro. Over. I was gonna say, do you say you love? All right, so that's my second question.
Mm-hmm.
When do you introduce them to your family and friends? But I guess the follow-up question would that be: do you say you love you before you do that, or is that one of the tests?
I'm definitely, I kind of gotta love you before I introduce you to the family and friends, because I'm very. Everybody not like this, but me personally, I'm very picky on who get to meet my family and friends, because family, it's already like, all right, you're not about to meet my mom and shit if you're not about to be around. Mm-hmm. And even with the friends, because close-knit group over here, so you meet my friends, it's definitely like, oh yeah, I'm cuff. Like, I'm cuffed. I don't even if I date a girl, I might not even share that with a friend half the time. It's just like, all right, that shit ain't going nowhere, so they don't need to know. Or I'll just bring that shit up months later, like, yeah, I went on this date with this girl, blah, blah, shit went like this, shit was ass. But yeah, if you meet them, you probably solidified.
Yeah, I agree. If you meet my family and friends, we're pretty much getting married at that point.
Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely
it's pretty much over at that point.
Where is he gone? It's not in stores.
I'm already thinking
about on the Mitchell and Ness, man.
I'm already thinking about kids and shit at that point. It's over.
Yeah, you need the family and friends. You in the game.
Yeah, I would say like, I definitely have to love you already, and it's had to be communicated. And honestly, like, I'm not that guy to where it's like, yo, my girl has to get along with my family and friends. Like, she has to be cordial, and it would be really convenient and nice if she does. But I'm not looking for like, I don't really give a fuck what my friends think.
Yeah, you can't.
Like, I wouldn't give a fuck if my friends like, oh, your girl's not that fun, or like so and so. Like, I don't care. I wouldn't care.
Yeah, she's supposed to be fun for y'all. She's fun for me.
Now it would be a little different if my friend came, like one of my friends came to me and was like, oh, like I think she's kind of spiteful, or like she's kind of nasty. Like, you might want to watch that, or something like that. Or like they caught wind of something, then I would take it. But like, you don't think she's fun or cool to hang out? I would give a fuck.
Yeah, nah, she just won't be around you. Then that's it.
Yeah, that's fine. Like,
yeah.
One less cooking.
Yeah, I do take it into consideration, not in the point of I'm gonna be with this girl or not, but it's definitely like a, all right, well, I just won't bring her around. That's fine. And your girl personality or whoever you date personality is like, all right, maybe she won't mesh well with this person, or maybe she won't mesh well with my mom or my sister. So
everybody's not for everybody.
Then that's a fact. Everybody's definitely not for everybody, and that's okay.
Oh, yeah.
As long as it's for you, that's all that matters.
If you put me in a room full of introverts, I'll make it uncomfortable.
Yeah.
I get it. So like, everybody's not for everybody. That being said, it is very nice when you do bring somebody around and they get along with everybody.
Yeah, nah, ain't nothing better. Because then you like, all right, are you nervous or tense when that shit happens? When you like, all right, first introduction, here we go.
It's not a nervousness of like, are they going to get along?
Mm-hmm.
It's more of like a nervousness of like, are they comfortable? I'm so close. Like, I'm already close to my friends, so like I know all my friends pretty well at this point. Like, I've been friends. I don't have like any like new friends, so I know all my friends pretty well. So I know they're gonna have fun and so and so. But like, if I bring my girl around and like now I'm kind of like, all right, well, like, is she comfortable here?
Yeah, if I start rapping Kendrick Lamar, is she gonna be freaked out?
Yeah, is she cool? Like, is she like, everybody knows how I act and I act the same around her and whatnot. But like, it's like, yo, like, all right, if I walk off and talk to this group of friends for a while, is she gonna be able to like do her own?
Yeah.
That's more so what I would be nervous about.
Yeah, I ain't never thought of that. I think I'm more like I am on the comfortable side. Like, damn, let me make sure I'm not just leaving her here, blah blah. But yeah, I definitely let it be like, all right, fuck it. We'll see how this goes. And it is always a test when you just leave them alone, see what happens, come back like you good.
Oh yeah, bro, you walk back and they're eating that shit.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's over. It's over.
You didn't love them before.
It's over. It's over.
Done. Travis had a good question. Would you be upset if you like somebody and your family doesn't? If they were adamant about it, that would be a little iffy for me. It wouldn't be iffy. It wouldn't change how I felt about them, but it would be inconvenient for me. Like if I let a lady meet my mom was like, I don't want to be around her at all. That would be really abnormal for my mom, and that would be like, oh, okay, well that sucks, but it is what it is.
Yeah, that is a good question, but my personality. I feel like if you've been listening long enough, you know my personality to an extent. I don't give a fuck. I like who I like, and if you don't like them, sorry, not sorry. Like my friends is my friends. My girl gonna be my girl. My mom is gonna be my mom. My family gonna be my family. You don't like my mom don't like you. I don't know what to tell you. That's who's gonna be around me. That's who's gonna be here till the day I pass. I don't know what to tell you. So
yeah, I mean, fair enough. I mean, the reality of it is like, if you date me, you know how I am. So it's like I'm not gonna stop talking to my mom ever.
Yeah, so
you guys don't like each other, like you're gonna have to understand that, like, all right, well, I'm gonna have to go to this Thanksgiving and then I'm gonna have to meet you at yours later.
Yeah, and the only weird shit that would turn me off from family or the girl is if it's a constant like, I just don't like her. I just can't be
that would be dead for me.
All right, yeah. This is stupid. Yeah, this is like, what are we talking about? Is you could keep the feelings, personal feelings, if you don't like them or don't like them to yourself. But like once you start expressing a dislike or whatever, it's just like, all right, like what am I supposed to do with this information right now?
If you ever hit me with an ultimatum in any situation, it's over.
I've always said that anybody ultimatum,
it's over.
I ain't the ultimatum person. I ain't gonna answer your ultimatum, and I'm gonna just look at you like, okay.
And that's any relationship. And that's not just the girl I'm dating or the friend. Like if I have friends and they're like, yo, like you got to be friends with me or him, bro. Shut up.
Yeah. What do you think?
I was hanging out with both of y'all. Now it's just him. Freak.
No, this ain't a movie, dog.
Even if my parents hit me with that shit or sibling, like, yo, like, all right, well, we're not gonna talk to you if you're dating them.
Okay.
Have fun.
Yeah.
Have a blast, yeah.
Okay.
Have a fucking blast, because not a shot.
So you want to see?
I guess my last follow-up question would be, what's too early to move in with somebody? Oh, and I guess 2 parts. What's too early to move in with somebody, and should you move in before you get married?
I would say you definitely should move in before you get married. I always wonder why people say don't. I never understood it because I don't feel like you really know somebody until you move in with them. You see every tendency. You'll understand way more about them. You'll see what you like about them, what you don't like about them, what gets on your nerves, where they help you at, where they hold you down at. You got to. You just learn way more about a person once you move in with them.
I agree. I had this conversation recently, and I was like, yeah, like I get the romanticizing of it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh, you get married, then you start your life. It's not realistic.
No.
It's not realistic.
It's like saving sex for marriage.
Yeah, it's not realistic.
No. Yeah. Moving with that person, whether it's for a year, whether it's whatever it is, you'll learn quickly if you really like that person or not. Real quick.
I wouldn't want to deal with the headache of it after you get married. Because I feel like moving in with somebody would be a really big adjustment.
Yeah.
I feel like if I like somebody enough, I'll figure it out. But like I'm not trying to get married and then like have to go through that figure it out phase either.
Especially when you saw your own space and you get into a marriage before you experience being in that space with the person you marry. It's like, damn, you don't clean? Like you don't do this, you don't do that. I gotta do other shit. I don't know.
I know like everybody's finances are different and whatnot, but I think it's important to have like your own personal space within the home.
Yeah, that's easier said than done. But yeah.
It's coming from a guy who's got a fucking man cave in his basement.
I mean, that's just the way life turned out. Luckily for me, praise God, you feel me? All that good stuff. But
amen. Take your time.
Won't he do it? But yeah, I mean that's ideal, but that's I will say that helps. I'll say that helps to have a space you could go. Both sides having a space you could go and being able to relax and do what you like to do. And even with the moving shit, I always tell people, like, when I give relationship advice, make sure both of y'all got fucking hobbies. Like, have shit you like to do. If you're depending on somebody just to be everything for you all day, you about to make that other person's life miserable.
Yeah, I like if you're up under me, but like also I'm gonna need my own bike rides.
Yeah,
I'm gonna need to go play basketball or golf. Like I'm gonna need that, and that's an issue. Like we'll have to figure that out. But like, no.
Yeah, hobbies is a must, man.
It doesn't have to be a couple activity.
It's a little worrying when you get with somebody, they don't have hobbies, and they expecting every moment of the day to be under you, and you like, damn, can I get an hour to myself? Like, this shit is crazy and overwhelming.
I don't want to be a distraction to your life. I want you to be able to be alone with your thoughts. I want to be a booster and an enhancer. I don't want to be the fixer to everything.
Yeah, it should just be an add-on. It should be making shit easier for you as we progressing in this shit we call life, man.
I agree. I want to go around.